your girl Crystal Dior coming your way. You already know the BlackVegan Raw. So I'm coming through today because I'm making a vegan meal for my mom. She's actually a pescatarian currently. So I never thought I would say that in my life, or never thought that day would come that she was a pescatarian, because when I was doing my raw vegan life, you know, she was still eating whatever she wanted to eat. But she gradually started making small changes, and I'm happy that today she's a pescatarian. And even if she changed down the road, as of right now she's a pescatarian, and if I'm able to help her on her journey, then I will. So I'm going to cook her a meal, and she's not alkaline. And you know, when I'm in this lifestyle, a lot of people put titles on things. I look at it like this: if you're aiming to eat better and choose health over the bullish, you know what I'm saying? Like, I give you your kudos, even if it is still acidic foods. At the end of the day, it's still whole food. So you have to learn when to give people their props instead of always bashing them because they're not on your path or your journey. So although what I'm making her today is not alkaline, it is still whole foods. It is still vegan options. So I'm deciding to make my mom a quick little meal, and although it's not alkaline, it is still a vegan based meal. I was just using the ingredients that was currently on hand. So next time I'll definitely make sure I go to the market and buy some food for her when I decide to make a dinner for her. But today I just wanted to surprise her with just a nice simple vegan meal. I don't usually cook, but today I'm going to be cooking. So it's like Chopped. If you ever see the Food Network show Chopped, they give them a mystery basket and they got to create a masterpiece. So I have some potatoes that I'm soaking because I'm trying to get as much of the starch off of the potatoes as possible. Some long grain rice, Brussels sprouts, broccoli. Then it's a frozen pepper stir fry. And then I'm also making some pinto beans. The pinto beans are currently on the stove. So I'm going to whip something up together. I have something in mind because once upon a time I did eat all this stuff. So it's not like it's foreign to me. But yeah, I'm going to try to see how I can make it all work together on the plate. So this is what I'm using. And let's see what the end result is. And I haven't cooked in about, I would say, I haven't cooked in about probably a year and a month. Last time I cooked was like September 2017. I cooked a vegan meal for my friend. I lost a bet, and my punishment was to cook them a vegan meal, so I did that. But that was the last time I physically cooked. But yeah, so I'm about to make this for my mama, and I'm gonna let you guys see what the end result is, and then I'll explain everything that I basically did. So let's do this. Alright, so currently I have the beans on the stove. So the beans is currently on the stove. So they were dry beans, and I'm just making the beans. So I soaked them real quick for the hour, and then I have the beans cooking right now on the stove. So I always used to make like not a drunken bean, but similar to a drunken bean, like a smoky southern type of bean. So it has like a lot of different smoky spices in it. It's unfortunate that I can't taste it, so I was trying not to be too heavy with my seasoning. So I'm like, all right, I'd rather have it lightly seasoned, and then she can add a little bit more seasoning to her taste than me just shaking. I can't taste it, and then it'd be a disaster. So I lightly seasoned the beans with different seasonings that she had. And I'm about to start the rice up. So I'm waiting for the water to boil in the rice. And with the Brussels sprouts, these was frozen, so I let them thaw out. What I'm going to be doing is, I used to make a sweet and salty roasted Brussels sprout recipe that I got from a co-worker in Pittsburgh. It was a bomb Brussels sprout recipe, like real talk. It's basically salt, pepper, a little bit of brown sugar, and you'll basically cut the Brussels sprouts in half, pan fry it for like 3 to 5 minutes, and then you'll put it in the oven and you'll let it roast for about a half an hour. And that's what I'm going to be making with the Brussels sprouts. as well as the potatoes. I probably pan fry them for like 3 to 5 minutes and then throw them in the oven as well. So those two will be roasted in the oven. And with the broccoli, I might just pan fry the broccoli just a little bit, not too hard, not too soft. So she will still be getting the nutrients that she will be getting from the two vegetables that I'm going to be making for her. So then she'll have the beans and rice with some potatoes as well. And I told her that I was cooking for her, but if she wanted fish, she was going to have to get the fish herself or cook it herself. I don't make meat at all. If I ever be with someone, if I decide to cook for them, they won't ever get no meat made from me. And I can make meat, you know what I'm saying? Like I know how to cook. But I'm not going to be making meat. My hands is not going to be touching meat. I don't eat meat. I'm not making it. But I will cook you a vegan option or a vegan meal. So let's see how this dish turns out. Smoky Western pinto beans cooking back here. And then I'm about the potatoes. I'm about to take this off right now and throw it up in the oven. Alright, so this is the Brussels sprouts, and I'm about to take them out right now and throw them in the oven. I just wanted to put a little crisp on the edges, and everything else is on the oven, on the way to being done. So I'll let you see what the end product is. Peace. Alright guys, so the food is completely done, and I'm about to put everything together. So I'm going to make the beans and rice separate from the broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and potatoes. So it's just going to be 2 plates or whatever, because you know when you have your beans and rice, you want to mix it up like you want to mix it up, and vice versa. So I don't want everything to, you know, touch. So let's do this. So like I stated before, my mom is an alkaline vegan, but I wanted to make her a vegan dish. You know, she deserves it. She's been pescatarian for a few months, and I just want to show her that I'm proud of her sticking with that journey. You know, I didn't push her towards it. That was something that she decided to do herself. So I told her I made her something to eat. So with the Brussels sprouts, like I stated, it's a glaze on it, so it might look a little burnt, but it's not burnt. It's the brown sugar glaze on the Brussels sprouts. I try to stick with her taste palettes. So let's do this. I'm gonna show you guys how everything looks. All right, so this is the Brussels sprouts. Like I stated, it's just the brown sugar crisp on it. The Western pinto beans. This is the potatoes, roasted potatoes, and the roasted broccoli. And this is just the rice. So like I told you, I'm a culinary artist, guys. So I like to make pretty items. So I'm gonna put the beans around here, and then I'm going to plate the other items. All right, so let's do this. I'm sorry, I didn't chop up the onions and peppers for the beans. I just threw them in. So, and I'm just basically trying to plate this around the rice. I used to eat beans a lot before I became a raw vegan, and before I became I'm not a Sabian, an alkaline vegan. You know, because when you're on your health tip, it's basically you just be trying to follow like the guidelines, like you don't really know, you know what I'm saying? So when you're on your health journey, it's a continuous learning experience. And then the juice is bubbling. So I'm like, all right, let me just make sure the pot is over here, so if the juice falls, it's still being catched in the bowl. All right. All right, so this is the finished product. Rice and pinto beans. So rice and the Western pinto beans that I made, as well as the roasted veggies. So roasted broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and potatoes. The Brussels sprouts is a sweet and salty glazed Brussels sprout, and the broccoli is just roasted broccoli. I just kept that in there for about 10 minutes. and then the roasted potatoes. So she asked for bread, you know. So I'm about to grab this and give it to her, and I just wanted to do something nice for her. So I hope she like it, and thank you guys for watching this quick non-raw vegan recipe. It is a vegan recipe though. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. Leave a comment below and I'll be happy to answer your question. Mind you, I did this blindly. I did not taste any of it, but I used to cook, yo. I know I still got it, so I know it's going to be good. So anyway, I thank you guys for watching this. And once again, it's your girl, Crystal Dior. Peace, love, and light.